tells you the complete opposite to what these devils are telling you. And how the world has accepted that just tells you how much control and power these so-called Jewish gutter rats Israelis have throughout the whole world. That the whole world has accepted this, what they said, without even looking into it. All these priests and these scholars and these Catholic priests, these popes, all working throughout their churches and their dominions and so forth. Are you trying to tell me that none of them know the truth? That to be an Israelite, to be a children of the Most High, your father has to descend from one of the 12 tribes of Israel, not your mother. The scripture tells you that. So the scripture tells you that. Are you trying to tell me that all of these priests and so-called people who consider themselves to be Bible scholars don't know this? Why isn't their voices being paraded out there? Why is it only us? Why is it only the true children of Israel who have been denied who they are having to bring this forth? Why? Because the Most High said it like that. Because the Most High said it like that. These devils are going to be so proud to hold this lie right up until their deathbed. But like it says in the Wisdom of Solomon, they're going to be surprised by the the captivation of our salvation. They're going to be totally these people who we had in derision are the children of Most High. Because the Most High is going to make sure when it's going to be spectacular. But for the sake of the lesson, I'm letting all of those who know they're Israelites, who believe in Yahweh Shai, that those gutter rats in Israel today call themselves Israelis. This new name Israeli doesn't exist in the scriptures. Who could never call themselves Israelites because they are not the children of the Most High. They do not descend from the 12 tribes. So we're going to continue with this. Chapter 49 verse 5, Genesis. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Right? Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies, and thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. And that's talking about the prophecy of Yahweh Shai coming. That's telling you right there. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. It's still that prophecy of Yahweh Shai. I don't want to try to go, because I know what they are. I'm talking about Simeon and Levi, brethren of Israel security. They're telling you about the Haitians and the Dominicans. You have no idea how these people are living. Anyway, we're going to go to verse 13. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and shall be for an haven of ships, and his brother shall be upon Zidon. Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens. We jump down to verse 16. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. We jump down to verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at last. Verse 20. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and shall yield royal dainties. Verse 21. Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth godly words. Verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bulb, even a fruitful bulb by a well, whose branches run over the wall. And verse 27. Jump down to verse 27 now. Benjamin shall ravin as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. Verse 28. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is that their father spake unto them, and blessed them, everyone according to his blessing, he blessed them. He didn't bless women, he didn't bless 12 women, he didn't say, Dina, come, you're my only daughter, let me give you a blessing too. It was nothing to do with them, it was to do with the men. The 12 tribes of Israel go back to the 12 sons of Jacob. Now, I say this before, that we can't trace our bloodline there. We have to look to the scriptures and to the prophecies to work out who the children of Israel today. But what we do know for a fact is that for you to descend from the 12 tribes of Israel, you have to descend from one of the bloodlines of the 12 sons. So it means one of the sons, or grandsons or great-grandsons. Not one of the sons' daughters or great-granddaughters that have gone and married someone outside of Israel. Because if Judah has a daughter, and that daughter married one of the sons of, say, from Issachar, that son now will belong to, and the daughter marries that son, that daughter now will belong to the tribe of Issachar. Because she has to follow who her husband is, who the husband is. And the husband descends from one of the tribes of Issachar, so she would be added to the tribe of Issachar. And then the children they have will be considered part of the tribe of Issachar. So anything that he has, that child from the tribe of Issachar has, anything that he has to, what's the word? When someone dies and passes away, anything he leaves in his will basically will go now to his children that are part of, that will go to his children who he married from his wife, who comes from the tribe of Judah, but none of that will go to the tribe of Judah. That will stay in the tribe of Issachar. So any wealth, any cattle, any land will still stay as part of the tribe of Issachar, even though the husband was married to a woman from the tribe of Judah. That's just how it works. It goes to where the man is. The wealth and the will, or what the father leaves, doesn't go to the sons and then they go and join the tribe of Judah. They are from the tribe of Issachar now, because their father was from the tribe of Issachar. Even though their mother was from the tribe of Judah, their father was from the tribe of Issachar, which means that the mother now becomes part of the tribe of Issachar, which means that when the father and the mother pass away, everything they leave to their son stays within the tribe of Issachar. It doesn't go over to the tribe of Judah. Yeah? I hope that's clear enough for you. Anyway, so now we're going to move on. We're going to jump now. We're going to go now, Genesis 39, yeah? Chapter 39, yeah? We're going to break this down even more so you understand these truths, yeah? Because we're dealing with the truths of the scriptures, not what these people are making up as they go along. Because these so-called Israelis, these so-called Ashkenazi Jews, these so-called Gutarat Jews that are living throughout Israel and the four corners of the world are living a lie and spreading a lie. And the elites of these people know that. Their rabbis know that they live in a lie, that they're not Jews, that they haven't got a drop of Israelite blood in them. Yeah? So, anyway, we're going to go to Genesis chapter 39. We're going to quickly start at verse 1. We're going to go verse 1 to verse 3, just so you have a quick understanding of why I've come here. And Joseph, Genesis chapter 39, verse 1. And Joseph was brought down to Egypt. Yeah, because remember, Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, was left in the desert in a pit, and was picked up by some Ishmaelites, who then those Ishmaelites sold Joseph to an Egyptian captain whose name is Potiphar. Yeah? So, it says there, and Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which I just said that, which had brought him down thither. And the Most High was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Most High was with him, and that the Most High made all that he did to prosper in his hand. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer over his house and all that he had put in his hand. Yes, so Joseph, which was the 11th child born to Rachel, yeah, the brother, his other brother from the same mother was Benjamin, yeah. Now Joseph was left because he could read dreams, basically. His brothers were jealous of him, he was his father's favourite, so they wanted to get shot of him, they pretended that he had died. And this is where they made that play about Joseph on a Technicolor coat, where the brothers brought back the coat to the farmer and said, look, this is the blood of your son. He was taken by a lion or a bear, whatever it was, I forget what they said it was, and then what happened to him, he's died, and that was it. So Jacob believed at that point that his son was dead, but he hadn't. His brothers didn't want to kill him. They put him in a ditch, they left him there Ishmaelites came along, saw him in the ditch. They were always being slave traders, those Arabs. They took him, they sold him to the Egyptians, and the Egyptian man took him into his house and made him overseer of his house, just like the scripture says there, right? So now we're going to jump down to verse 33. So in the same chapter, chapter 39, verse 33. Chapter 39, I want? Sorry, no. 3 to... So we're in Genesis, okay. So we're going to go down to... No, we want 38 to 46, sorry. So now we're going to go to Genesis chapter 46, sorry. Chapter 46. No. So give me a second here. Okay, Joseph, past the morning. Okay, we're going to go, we're in chapter 41, and we're going to go down to verse 45, yeah? So chapter 41, Genesis 41 verse 5, and Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zapnath Pananiah, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar the priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt, and Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before the king of Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh has given Joseph Asenath, which is an Egyptian. She's the daughter of Potiphar, the priest of On. So an Egyptian priest's daughter has been given to Joseph to wed by the Pharaoh. Yeah? So we're still in Genesis 41, but we're going to jump down to verse 50. So Genesis 41 verse 50. And unto Joseph were born 2 sons. Yeah? The years of famine came, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On, bare unto him. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh. Yeah? And made, right? For the Most High said, He has made me forget all my toil and my father's house. And the name of the second called him Ephraim. For the Most High has caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Yeah? So, Joseph now has 2 sons by an Egyptian. Manasseh and Ephraim. Yeah? He's had 2 sons by the Egyptian. Yeah? So, these 2 sons now are going to become, these 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, are going to replace Joseph and Dan in the 12 tribes, for the 12 tribes of Israel. They're going to become 2 main tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. So, first and foremost, if your mother had to be an Israelite, a Jew, or Israeli, whatever those devils want to call it, for you to be a Jew, an Israelite, then Joseph's 2 sons could never be Israelites. Joseph's 2 sons could never replace Joseph as the 2 half tribes to make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Could never happen. According to those so-called Eastern European Israeli Jews. Because Joseph married an Egyptian, a Hamite, an African. He had 2 sons by her. Those 2 sons became 2 heads. They became the 2 half tribes. Yeah?